reaching out, asking what can they do, and my first words is definitely pray and wait till we make it through this week, because all the way up to Friday, like I don't even understand how it could even rain so much, man. Like it's crazy. And then the hard part is some families don't want to leave their house. Like we've been out here, and some people are staying, which I can't necessarily be mad at them, but it's just, I don't know, it's heartbreaking, man. But definitely, I know the Georgia Brown, you know, I haven't had access to get there yet. I've been trying to get there. The routes are, all the routes are closed, so it's a lot of people need supplies. Anybody who have boats that very helpful now, whether they're big or small, trucks are needed. Yeah. At all the shelters, all baby things are needed, food, clothes. I talked to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee yesterday, so I told her as soon as we have access, we'll be out there to help her and the mayor too. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just unity in Houston. Everybody just trying to come together to do what we can, man.
It really is the pulse of Houston, and it's being shown and illustrated here. So here at Grand Mission, people going on boats, rescuing folks, it's an ongoing effort, and it's something that will continue until everyone is at safety. For now, reporting live at Grand Mission, we'll send it back over to you.
To show that what unites us is far greater than what divides us. In Texas, countless people have demonstrated extraordinary acts of humanity to help flood victims. David Begnaud introduces us to a furniture store owner who opened his doors to hundreds of evacuees. David is in the flooded community of Humble, just outside Houston. Good morning.
Margaret, good morning. A story that'll make you smile. We all need a smile, right? You mentioned this guy's name, and everybody here in Houston says, oh yeah, Mattress Mack. Guy's got a 160,000-foot showroom, huge. And at the start of the storm, he was rescuing people. The only difference with his rescuing, he had a place to take them to.
I'm part capitalist and part social worker, and this is what I like to do. Everything going all right?
Yes, sir.
You need anything?
No, sir.
Jim Mackingvale, a.k.a. Mattress Mack, has made a name for himself selling furniture. But it's his legacy of giving that's going to leave a permanent impression.
I'm worried about these people. I'm worried about the business. I'm worried about the community.
Sunday, he posted via social media that 2 of his gallery furniture stores would be open, not for business, but to provide shelter and food for people in need. Valencia Grace and her son Jalen are now among the hundreds of people who've taken up shelter in one of Mack's stores.
It's good to be here away from the flood because it would have got, when it started raining, it would have got all the way right here.
The water started to come in the house, and it was coming in so fast we had a matter of time to get out the house.
Grace and her son got in one of the trucks that Mack deployed to rescue people from the rising floodwater. He's also providing food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the evacuees.
We thank Mr. Mack for opening up his doors to us because we didn't know where our next meal was going to come from, or clothes on our back.
Mack estimates it costs $30,000 or $40,000 to keep his stores up and running through the crisis.
We can afford that, and what we can't afford is to cause these people to lose hope. We got to give them hope. This is what my parents would have done.
His record of community service would make his family proud. Every Christmas, his business has provided furniture to families in need. He also donates his furniture to make over teachers' lounges in area schools.
It's a long way from New Orleans, and not just in miles. Yeah.
Even providing refuge isn't new to Mack. In 2005, he housed 200 of the Hurricane Katrina evacuees in his store. Several of the Katrina victims, like Jerry Burke, even landed a job there.
Need anything, you good? 05 Katrina blew me in. Lost everything, didn't know where I was gonna go, what to do. And I came here and talked to Mack, and he sent me to HR, and the rest was history. He furnished my apartment, gave me everything that I needed to survive, plus a job. Totally life-changer for me and my family.
Some of Harvey's evacuees, like Roberta Lee, are paying it forward, helping out in the store.
Whatever he needed me to do, I was there. So now I'm like just answering the phones, directing people, that come in that need help.
Even though the upcoming Labor Day weekend is an important one for the furniture business, Mack says he's not going to kick anyone out.
We're going to keep these folks here as long as they need to be here. They may be here 3 days, they may be here 7, who knows? We're here to help, and that's what we do. That's who we are.
For him to open his door and said, if you're affected by the flood, come in. And I mean, you had people wet, you had people dirty. Who does that? Do you have to see it to believe it? It's real. I mean, he has a heart of gold.
And just look around us. The man is an angel.
Nobody asked him to do this. The city didn't call him and ask him if he could open his doors. Mattress Mack said, I want to. And that's what thousands of other people have done. Brought their boats, brought their vehicles, and their good hearts, and made people smile. Gail, you know what else made people smile? Yesterday at about 6 o'clock, people were pulling over on the side of the road to take a picture of the sun, something we hadn't seen here in about 3 days.
Oh boy, David, what a great story. Listen,
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Trae back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here is about the good Samaritans, the good people of Houston. I'm talking about none other than Trae the Truth, the rapper, and also Mattress Mack, along with a host of others. But Trae the Truth and Mattress Mack was in the news the last few days. And of course, we seen Trae, as he mentioned in the video, he was basically stranded at his house, his place of residence, and somebody had to come rescue him. And he said for himself on camera, but you have to turn it up because the video kind of low, that, you know, for once he felt helpless, and then he knows how it feels to feel helpless like that also, and that he will be willing to help other people, you know, to reach safety and get rescued. So we seen him on a boat basically floating down a road, because a lot of these streets now look like little mini lakes and rivers, and he's basically just trying to help other people. And this is a recording artist, you know, nationally known, and could have been somewhere else. He could have went out of state and just, you know, just said to hell with it. But we see a lot of good things coming from Trae, whether it's Trae Day, whether he's giving back to the community, helping little kids out, throwing parties for them and cookouts. So big shout out to Trae. And in times like this, we must acknowledge the good of people, and the people that's willing to stand up and face the adversities and, you know, make it through these struggles that we go through on a day in, day out basis. And this is nothing new to the people of Houston, because we done faced many challenges before, and just like many challenges before, we have won and we have conquered them. True, it hurts during the process, but every time we make it out much better, and hopefully we can get our city back on track and we can start rebuilding. So big shout out to Trae the Truth, and also Mattress Mack. A lot of people might know him from his 3 stores, his gallery stores, and huge store, 160,000 square feet, as you would hear the news guys say. And instead of Mac closing his doors, boarding it up like a lot of other people, he opened up his doors. And that's what we should have seen from Joel Osteen Church at first, without everybody trying to make excuses for Joel Osteen. When wasn't anyone trying to bash Joel Osteen. I know I wasn't. I was making a point that if you call from God, like you all say these preachers are, if you're called to preach and you're called to be a man of God, you should show godly things, and it shouldn't have to be blasted all over Twitter, social media, for anyone to twist your hands, put your hand behind your back just for you to open up your doors for the church, for the community, for the people. Because if Mattress Mack can do it, and if Trae the Truth can be on a boat trying to rescue as many people as he can, surely Joe Osteen could open up Lakewood from the start and help these people without it being all these excuses talking about the church was flooded, the church wasn't flooded. But as we seen on the video, it wasn't flooded. You know, it was probably just a little water here and there, and it wasn't much at all, of course, because there's no way they're going to have that compact center, you know, the old place where the Rockets play at, in bad condition like that. It's in a tip-top condition. But anyway, so Mattress Mack didn't have to have nobody put him on blast, put him on TV, because we wouldn't even say his name, you know, because there's a lot of big businesses around Houston. But the fact that he would be one of the pillars, and this is not his first time doing it. He actually did it back in Hurricane Katrina when he housed over 200 people that was displaced by the storm in New Orleans. So this guy has a history, background of helping people, helping those in need, and that's why he's so blessed, because it's the people that have the good heart, the ones that be the blessed most on this earth, what we call planet Earth, if you will. But at the same time, you know, it made me feel real good just to know that nobody even asked this guy. He volunteered from the jump and said, well, look, if you can't go there, y'all come here. If you can make it here, you know, we'll try to come get you if you're not too far out. And he actually had people going out there in trucks trying to rescue and save these people, because he had 3 different stores. Now, he's not concerned about nobody stealing nothing. He's not worried about somebody tearing something up, because in times like this, who would care about all this stuff that can be easily replaced. He's more concerned with saving lives, some that these pastors and these Christians should have been concerned about also. And I'm not here to bash the pastors. I'm not here to bash the Christians, because more than pastors could have opened up their doors. And I'm sure if some of you all have family that's in Houston and Beaumont, Corpus Christi, all those areas that's devastated and impacted by the storm, that you all would have opened up your house and your homes also to your family or friends. So hopefully, we all can pitch in and help somebody, because I already had a couple relatives call me and ask me could they come, for a while until things get better. And I said, sure. So I'm going to do my part. I'm going to donate, of course, and I'm going to help my people out, because we all in this together, and that's what we need to see. We need to start worrying about what divides us, and worry about what can we do to bring us together. But at the same time, it warms my heart to see people, still have a good spirit, and see people still willing to be human, and in this day and age, it's so hard to get people to be human, to have compassion and sympathy for their fellow brothers and sisters. I just want to hit you all with this video. Let me know in the comment section what you all think. And once again, big shout out to Trae the Truth. Big shout out to Mattress Mack, Jim McEngel, and thank you for the support and for the love for that you have for your city and for your fellow human beings. That's what the video is about. Just showing just good people, good Samaritans at work. And those are people that would be blessed right there. Not the people who sitting back making videos talking about people in the storm, talking about Joe Osteen shouldn't open his church. Not those people. We're not concerned about the negativity. We're concerned about the positivity, and we'll get to the negativity later on. But for right now, big shout out to those guys right there. And if there's anything that you can do, open up your hearts, open up your homes, or whatever you can do, and help those in need, because you never know. It just might be you or me in that situation one day. And if I was still there, I would be in that situation, truly enough. But at the same time, God saw different. But anyway, let me know what you all think in the comment section. It's been your boy Trae. You like, subscribe. I'm out.